Farming is a long-standing tradition in Louisiana, and for some families it has spanned generations. That devotion to an occupation that puts food on our tables and clothes on our backs is why the LSU AgCenter, the Louisiana Department of Agriculture and Forestry, Farm Bureau, and Louisiana Land Bank recognized 17 family farms during convention. They are now listed as century farms. Craig Gautreaux shares with us how these families have been a part of Louisiana agriculture for more than 100 years.
To recognize family farms that have survived the trials and tribulations of agriculture for more than 100 years, the Century Farm program was created through a partnership between the Louisiana Land Bank, Louisiana Farm Bureau Federation, the LSU AgCenter, and the Louisiana Department of Agriculture and Forestry. The program recognized 17 family farms for their contributions to Louisiana agriculture for the past 100 years or more at the Louisiana Farm Bureau's annual convention in New Orleans.
People's culture, their standard, their ways of lives have all gone back to agriculture, and every agriculture affects us all. And I really wanted to hit home the ideas and facts that there has been people for many years, decades, generations, all performing agriculture practices.
John Gay and his family formed the E.J. Gay P&M Company have been raising sugarcane for more than 200 years. He credits the fertile soil of Iberville Parish as one of the many reasons for their longevity, but said a common denominator of all century farms is their ability to overcome adversity.
I rode on the shoulders of these guys, since 1807. They've been putting things together and at times losing things, land and production, but what they did was persevere.
John Daly Jr., representing Buff Prairie Farm in Franklin Parish, witnessed one of the most trying times for American agriculture, the Great Depression.
It was tough, but everybody was having the same problem, and people worked together as they do when you have a crisis. We not only had nickel cotton, but we also had horrible weather during the early 30s. And people talk about drought, but they don't know what drought really was if they missed the part of the 30s.
Technology has made many advancements in agriculture in the past 100 years, but both Gay and Daly said today's yields would not have been envisioned by their predecessors.
When my dad got back from World War II, and they were struggling to make 15 tons of cane to the acre, and we're making over 40 tons these days.
If we had 600-pound cotton, we wanted a neighbor to say, "How's your crop?" So we could say, "Man, we made 600 pounds." Now we make 1,250, 1,300 pounds an acre on the same land.
Sustaining a family farm for a century takes dedication and commitment. For these 17 families, it was a celebration and an opportunity to meet with others who share a similar passion for agriculture.
It was a lot of fun to come here and see 16 other families across the state that enjoyed the same recognition, some of them going back into the 1700s, which was fascinating.
As part of the ceremony, the family farms received a certificate and a display sign to recognize their long-term commitment to Louisiana agriculture.
There are now 49 family farms honored as Louisiana Century Farms. The program started 2 years ago. With agriculture playing such a vital role in our state's colorful history, we are sure there will be many more to come.
Oh yeah, looking forward to seeing more farms added to that Century Farms list. Well, still to come on this special edition of Twyla from the 94th annual meeting of the Louisiana Farm Bureau Federation, we see the role of social media played a big part at this year's convention.
But first, we take you on a cruise down the mighty Mississippi aboard the steamboat Natchez. Stay with us.